Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry of the game now, and here's Brees Hall, and he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And
that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bills first down. Throwing now, Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler pass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught, and he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one taken at the 7. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On the ground, this is James Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
Intended for Dalton Kincaid. Incomplete. Turnover on down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the option, here's Hall. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Flush to his right. He pulls it in around the And this is going to set him up with first and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
That's good for a Jets.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Bills 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over at first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
And the Bills
First and 10 now from the 36.
first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
8-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second and 1 coming up. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 6
First and 10.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's into the end zone. What a response! James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Pass's kick is good, and the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be second down. Man in motion is Smith. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. to the air one more time. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is brought in. And he will score. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On first down, Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Down the sideline. Whoa. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards. The tight end's going in motion to the left. A run here with Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now, faking the give. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, Jets. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Alert! Round 80! Half 85! Half 85! That's it!
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 14.
Half 85! Half 85! 180! That's it!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. They'll run with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Allen. That'll be intercepted. And the Jets have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Brings up second and 4 at the 35-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here comes second and 4.
Hey, tight.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Alert!
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
56.
Allen on third down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 45.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle.
It's now second and 6.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
9 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buffalo. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half break. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, like this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At this 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. Inside the 25. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Jets will go up by 7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Jets can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they can build on at halftime to give them some positive momentum coming out for the second half.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board, First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Hook is in. Touchdown, Bill. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First down, New York.
Now they'll set up a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Hall. Into space at the 45. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
He'll drop to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half. And up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that. But you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late. Protect the ball. Safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw could be all you need to flip this game on its head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
At the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Allen. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Alert!
On the carry, it's Cook. Open space inside the 10. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Bills. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Look out!
Here's Cook to the 5-yard line.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Middle.
Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No chance at all. He'll go down. Terrell Bernard. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle. 3rd, they need 8. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is caught. What a throw. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be final play of this 3rd quarter. A run, this is Gilliam. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Alert! Half. Monday. What's that?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On the run, here's Hall. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Watkins motioning over. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
319.
To throw again, it's Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This a design run with Fields. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a first down. Fields going to hang on to this one. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. On first and 10, Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Second down, it's Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's first and 10. On the option, here's Hall. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Here's a second and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21. And the Jets have a first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Good one, Jets. First down. First and goal, Jets.
Here we go.
Fields going to look to run this himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Here down the field will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On second down, Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Allen going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Here we go, son. 3:19, you got that?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one a win for the visiting Jets as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card.
Two, three, four. Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel.